Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Inside of today's video, I'm going to bring you guys the top 6 brawlers of the current meta. So as you guys know, there was like a secret Brock buff which did shift up the meta a lot. I didn't think that the meta would change up too much, but trust me, it has changed a lot. So we're going to be diving into that. But before we get into today's video, make sure you're using credit code in the shop. That'll be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's jump into today's video. Alright guys, so jumping into the 6th best brawler currently with the new update, we have Squeak. So you guys, if you follow me on Twitter, you probably know how much I love this brawler already. Squeak, he's so fun to play in this meta. So I'm actually using the slow star power. I feel like it's going to be the better star power with this meta. Hopefully Sandy's able to stop this. Okay, we're not going to be able to stop that. So that's the only downside with Squeak, in my opinion, is the aggro brawlers or the tanky brawlers. Squeak's reload is really slow, so it might really impact him in the meta. But for me, you just got to chain your super. So hopefully I can get some good value out of that one. So we're going to be able to take down the Frank eventually. Should be able to take down the Poco as well. But yeah, good tip as well that I've learned from facing off against like brawlers like Buzz and Mortis. You see that quite prevalent in this meta. It's just to try and save your ammo with Squeak, like for what I'm saying. So whenever you stick 2 bombs onto someone, the first one will obviously explode, so you can get some really good chains from that. So again, I'm just going to throw my super out there. Hopefully it slows the primo, and just that slow right there is just going to help you confirm the kills a lot easier. Hopefully we're able to defend this. I'm not entirely sure whether we're able to stop this one. I'm just going to throw my super there. It does slow him again, and just look at that, I'm able to cycle so easily. But slow is so crippling. You guys know with the crow slow just how good that gadget is. It's basically that, but basically all the time. So we're going to be able to score there. But yeah, I've been playing Squeak in scrims a lot. I played probably like I think I played 2 scrims yesterday. I played a bunch of competitive as well on ESL, and just constantly playing. I realized that Squeak wins basically near enough every single lane matchup if you play it correctly. Literally, I think the only brawlers that struggled with, like I said earlier, was like Buzz and Mortis, just because of how quick they can just destroy it up close. And obviously Squeak doesn't have the reload to kind of compete with that. But other than that, it was just wrecking everyone. I was wrecking Spikes, Ricos, Sandys, everything like that. I was just winning lane so easily as long as I was playing behind the wall. So again, I'm going to slow the Poco. Primo is slowed as well, so literally my star power has helped us confirm both kills there. And again, with this Frank, the Frank's going to go down as well. So literally my super has just confirmed all 3 kills like that. Absolutely insane. And also the gadget as well. I'm getting some like really good snipes with the gadget, especially in like gem grab. Like, for example, I think it was like harder up mine, where I was pushing down the right lane. I just popped my gadget and just threw it into the bush, just stuck the Piper from like across the map to confirm the kill. It was like pretty insane. So the gadget is actually pretty strong now as well. And just overall, I feel like Squeak is going to absolutely dominate in this meta. So that's going to be the 6th best brawler in the meta. Let's hop into number 5. Alright guys, so jumping into the 5th best brawler with the new update, we have Buzz. So Buzz actually hasn't had a single change to him, but I just think people kind of sleeping on Buzz a little bit, and over time people have finally realized how strong he is. So again, in scrims and competitive right now, Buzz is being used everywhere. He has such a high win rate on scrims at the moment. So the main reason for this is just not a lot of brawlers that can really counteract his stun, which are meta at the moment. And he just seems to win basically every single lane. It's kind of crazy, especially if he has like a healer behind him, like a Byron or a Poco. It's basically unkillable. That first super, as long as you keep cycling it, you're going to be able to, as long as you hit it, obviously, you're going to be able to change so easily. So I should be able to get my super against this Sandy. I'm going to pass it off to our Max, and we should be able to score. So yeah, Buzz, absolutely insane at the minute. I think it's good across every single game mode and in a lot of different archetypes as well. Again, I'm not like the best Buzz entirely. For my team, I think Tom and Drage play him, but I can think of like really good Buzz players. For example, if you watch YD play Buzz, YD's Buzz is actually insane. The way he plays it is kind of crazy. And like every time he brings it out, it definitely, like, you can see the impact in the game, like whenever he uses it. Even if he has bad matchup or brawlers that stun, you can still get the kill with Buzz. So I'm going to get stunned there. I'm still going to use my gadget to go onto the Sandy there, because I know I'm still going to destroy him up close. I'm getting close to my stun as well here. So again, I think most pros do use this extra range. It just allows you to get your super back much quicker, which then enables you to cycle much better. So again, going to be stunning that Sandy from long range as well. That's kind of crazy. And just look at that. I'm able to cycle 3 stuns in a row. If I had any help whatsoever there, that would have been an easy goal. Buzz, absolutely insane in this meta. I'm seeing him used a lot in Bounty right now as well, because he's a really good counter to those long range brawlers. Especially, you don't even need the normal super, as I said. You can just pop your gadget onto like brawlers like Piper, like Brock, and you're just going to absolutely destroy him. Look how quickly I'm getting my super, by the way, guys. I'm just going to auto-aim it straight away, get onto this Tara. Tara should be dead here. This should be pretty much a goal. I'm just going to use the stun on the Sandy. Hopefully I can get him down in time. Okay, nice. We're just able to confirm the kill there. He's so strong. He's so strong in this meta. I mean, I kind of do like it, like a new brawler. I don't think his mechanics are too cheesy, right? Maybe I will start complaining about him in the future, but he hasn't been meta, so it's kind of nice to see him finally meta a little bit. So we're going to stun both of these brawlers here, and just look at the radius there. That's kind of insane. If you can get a good double stun off, you can really change the game. It literally reminds me of like a reversed Gene, right? Instead of pulling brawlers towards you, you're going towards them, stunning them, taking the gems, and a lot of time you just use a gadget and just get out of there. You can make so many cool plays and turnarounds with this brawler. Buzz is absolutely insane, so that's going to be the 5th best. Let's hop into number 4. Alright guys, so jumping into the 4th best brawler in the current meta, we have Mortis. So Mortis, I probably will somehow make Mortis look like a really bad brawler. We're actually facing off against a really bad composition to show Mortis off against. But Mortis in this meta, trust me guys, is absolutely crazy with Creepy Harvest. I kind of did call it. I knew that it was going to be super strong as soon as I seen this in the patch notes. But yeah, Mortis is going to be absolutely insane with the Creepy Harvest. The amount of healing he's going to get when confirming kills is kind of crazy. I just don't believe that they didn't like nerf Creepy Harvest when changing this. I think Cord Snake is basically pointless using that star power now. You need to be using Creepy Harvest like all of the time. So I'm going to wait for my long dash here, an extra like 1 second than before, but it's not too much change to be honest. So I'm going to try and take down this Primos. So we're going to go on this Jackie here. We're going to get some more healing. It's kind of insane. Oh, we nearly managed to chain our bats there. But yeah, as I was saying, Mortis at the moment inside of scrims, he's got to be one of the most highly picked brawlers inside of it. Literally every single map and mode he's being used on, which is just insane. It's been used on Siege again, which he was meta for a little while in Siege, not too long ago, probably like a couple of months ago. But it's made an instant comeback. Everyone's using him, and it's so toxic to try and face him. So the only thing about Mortis, I think he might not be meta towards, like in a week's time, because people kind of, like the meta changes obviously, and then people realize like there's obviously counters to Mortis. So obviously brawlers that stun, that cycle super easily, like Tara, like Nita, those kind of brawlers. I feel like those type of brawlers could be meta pretty soon. So I do. Okay, somehow I missed my bats there. Probably shouldn't have looked for a single bat. Should have probably looked for the poker as well. Jackie's probably going to wreck us here. Yeah, so Jackie's going to be an insane counter. Primo an insane counter as well. We're probably going to end up losing this game. So yeah, somehow that Colt doesn't save that. But Mortis, anyways, guys, you've probably seen him so much inside of ladder at the moment, especially in Brawl. I've been playing with randoms for like an hour, and there's always like a Mortis on my team or an enemy Mortis on the other team. So yeah, Mortis is absolutely insane in this new meta. You definitely try him out. Let's jump into number 3. Alright guys, so jumping into the 3rd best brawler with the new update, we have Stu. So Stu right now is still insane in the meta. Not much has really changed about him. I've still got this gadget once you get the super, and with Stu, you got to basically have super at all times. So obviously once you get that super, I think it's still going to be the better gadget, and even if in the long term this gadget isn't a better one, it's still got a really good first gadget as well. But Stu just still insane. His mobility, the fact that you can just heal for 400 every single time you get your super, it is kind of crazy, right? So you can just see here, if I had better ping there, probably would have been able to get my super off faster. But yeah, Stu's still absolutely insane, especially against those squishy brawlers. He's going to easily win those 1v1 interactions because of his dash. BB obviously a bit of a counter to me, just because she can just run up. See if I can chain my super. Okay, I'm auto-aiming a bit too much there. I'm auto-aiming a bit too much. I'm focusing too much on my commentary. But yeah, Stu, I think it's still going to be easily top 6 brawler in the meta. Even if he's not top 3, like I say, he's still going to be insane. So I can pop gadget here because I have my super. I am going to get lit up. Okay, yes, BB's just wrecking me here. I'm not doing a good job at showing how good Stu is at all, but trust me guys, he's basically still banned in scrims, and when he's not banned in scrims, he's used near enough every single time. He's still crazy brutal. So for me, Stu, I think he needs to get nerfed in damage or something like that. His damage is just too much. It's just not, there's not any other brawlers like him in the meta. His dash speed is just too fast, and it's just painful facing off against the Stu. So let's try and hit his BB a few times so she starts to heal him. Let's see if we can get some good value against this Amber and Jesse. We are going to get sniped here. Our teammates are just running at them. It's kind of bad having a Jackie and a Frank on our team, and they're bot walking. Okay, that's what you don't like to see. It's what you don't like to see. Hopefully I can get the ball out here. Okay, no, come on, Frank. Shoot him through. Go, 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 go. Let's see if we can get the ball out in time. Wow, that was really, really close. I don't know how we haven't conceded there, but somehow we haven't. But yeah, Stu, gonna be insane. And also, kind of pain me that I was facing off against Boko Double Tank. If I had Mortis in this gameplay, I would have literally wrecked all of his brawlers. Mortis is a good counter to all of them. This Jesse has had turret basically the entirety of the game. That BB's going to get stunned. So these guys BMing, and we still managed to win. That is exactly what you love to see. But Stu, I don't think he's been nerfed too much. Still super strong brawler in this meta. Let's hop into number 2. Alright guys, so jumping into the second best brawler currently inside of Brawl Stars, we still have Belle. So Belle, as you guys probably know, has not changed at all with the last set of balance changes. She's only had like a 5% nerf to her shield star power, which basically, this wasn't the problem with Belle. The Belle is that her damage is just consistent. Like, it's really easy to constantly hit her shots onto people. It obviously ricochets, and she has a really strong super, really strong gadget. Like, everything about Belle is just near enough uncounterable, right? She's just such a strong brawler in the meta. Fits in so many different archetypes, and that's why I just still think she's easily a top 5 brawler in the meta, if not the #1 brawler. So I'm not really doing too much inside of this game. Not really the best map to really show Belle on, but trust me, inside of competitive, if she's not banned, which a lot of people do ban her because she's so strong, she's used basically everywhere. She's just one of those brawlers which can be good against so many different archetypes. So probably going to go down here. Let's see if we can get the Griff down. Luckily, we're able to get a kill. Stu gets the kill on the Brock. So Stu actually really good counter to Brock, if you're wondering, guys, because Brock is really strong in this meta. Stu kind of does break Brock's ankles. But yeah, Belle just so strong. Let me know what you think also is the top brawlers inside of the meta. I know, obviously, like, it's kind of impossible to really say, well, not impossible, to guess completely correctly what the meta is going to be, because obviously it does change a little bit, but I feel like these type of brawlers, they're definitely not going to switch out the top 5, especially Stu and Belle. I still feel like they're some of the strongest brawlers in the meta, but we're going to pop off there, kill basically everyone. Our Surge is left alive. I don't know why he TP'd there, because he was going to score anyway, but yeah, it's whatever. I don't think he's got the overstar power as well, unless he's just completely sucking at the minute and he's just still on a level 1, even though it's been a minute of the game. That is straight pain, but let's try and get the Brock here. We've got, again, the mark onto the Griff, and that's one of the best things about Belle, in my opinion. I feel like that super shouldn't stick onto you for the entirety of the game as well. It's just crazy. Like, a lot of the times you will see in my gameplay that when I am marked with Belle, I would choose to rather die than to obviously stay alive with that mark on me. And especially if I'm like gem carrier, you've got to be really careful, especially when it gets towards the late game and you've got a mark on you. Like Brock, for example, I figured yesterday that when someone is marked with Belle, Brock's normal shot can do 2.4k damage to you. It's insane. And I think the gadget as well, I can't remember what the exact numbers were, but I think it basically like one-shot me. It was just absolutely insane how much damage you can do with Belle's super. But that's going to be Belle. She's going to be the second best brawler in this new update. Let's jump into number 1. Alright guys, so jumping into the best brawler with the new update. We've got the Surge again here, but we have Brock. So Brock is the best brawler in the game at the moment, and I feel like he needs an emergency nerf. So the main reason for this is that he can two-shot so many different brawlers in the game now. This damage increase is crazy. So the thing about Brock, I always said I didn't want to ever really see an increase in his damage just because of his rocket fuel gadget. Like, this gadget is too strong. You can see here, I could just two-shot that Tara. Oh my, wow, Brock does so much damage, and I think he's the most banned brawler inside of scrims right now. Inside of Power League yesterday, it was banned everywhere. He's just way too strong right now, and again, it's because of this green button. Like, you can do 2.7k damage with it, just a green button. It's insane, and I feel like 4th Rocket's going to be meta across every game mode except for like Siege and Heist. Obviously, Incendiary is going to be really good against the Ike and the Safe here, but just being able to 3-shot and 2-shot so many different brawlers. Again, unfortunately, I'm not really able to show how strong Brock is because I'm playing with randoms. It's pretty hard, but trust me, inside of scrims, he's used everywhere. So look at that, 2.7k damage with a single green button, which is going to hit like every single time. And okay, wow, that Brock just completely broke my ankles. So you can kind of see how strong that Brock is. So I'm going to leave that in there because why not? Because you can just see how strong the enemy Brock is as well. But yeah, that's going to be the best 6 brawlers in the current meta. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. But yeah, I definitely feel like this brawler needs an emergency nerf. That rocket fuel gadget just too strong. I would say nerf rocket fuel. Don't make it as easy to hit consistently. I don't know, I just really don't like that gadget. It's really cheesy. But yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know again what you think is going to be meta in the next week as well. And that's going to be it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.